and I saw A Dog's Purpose last night. And oh my gosh, it destroyed me. First of all, I want to say that if you're one of those people who believe they mistreated dogs on the set, TMZ was the company who posted that article, and they're a company that gets money based off of website clicks. Also, did you notice that they seemed to cut off the clip as soon as the dog went in the water both times? And if the dogs were being mistreated on set, this is something that would have came to light a year and a half ago when they filmed the movie, not a week before release date. I'll put a link down below to the article I read about this. Just trust me. Now, business stuff aside, this was the best movie ever. Now, I'm not kidding when I say that I cried at least 35 times during this movie. It honestly didn't feel like I stopped crying. Watching the trailer, you'd think you know the entire storyline from start to finish because they even showed that part where the dog jumps off the owner's back when he's older and later on in life. But oh no, there's so many surprises, there's lots of laughs, there's so many cries. I'm definitely a crier in movies, but I've never cried as hard as I did in this movie. There also happens to be a corgi storyline, and as soon as the adult corgi aged up in the movie, I literally ran out of the theater to the washroom so that I wouldn't have to watch the corgi death scene. Well, can you say hi to everyone? Oh, hello, Sploot. And my friend Allie, who I went with, actually started texting me and telling me not to come in yet. True friend not letting me see a dog death scene. I need you to tell everyone how many times I cried in A Dog's Purpose.
You never stop. I'm not even kidding.
Like, what scenes did I cry in?
I don't even know if you didn't cry at the beginning. Like.
So yep, you heard it there yourself. I never stopped crying. Alright, so now I just want to start talking about the movie. So if you have not seen it yet, exit this video, come back when you've seen it, and if you have seen it, keep watching. Alright, so the first time I started crying in the movie was literally like in the first minute or two. When the puppy was sitting in that cage, I literally cried. He looked so cute, he was flopping everywhere. And then that shot when the puppy was in the car dying of heat and the camera was looking up at his face, more tears. The entire storyline with Ethan and Bailey melted my heart. I got my very first dog when I was around Ethan's age as well, so I felt like I could really relate. And then when Ethan got the girlfriend and they were all biking down the road, and Bailey said that she was officially a part of their pack now, cries again. And then there was that scene where the mom and dad were physically fighting each other and Ethan came in and tried to break them apart. I dead ass thought that the dad was gonna harm the dog, and I started crying again. I'm ridiculous, I know. When that annoying kid on Ethan's football team puts fireworks in their house, like what? How can someone in high school have so much hate towards another person that they light their house on fire? I thought for sure Bailey was going to die at this scene, and I started crying again. When the mom started propelling down the window and Ethan and Bailey were still up there, I thought the dog was a goner. Like, this must be how he dies. I'm already crying. Then when Ethan was driving away for college and Bailey's head was popping up and down those fields of whatever that was, hay, I don't know. Oh. And it just reminded me when I go to LA or Toronto and leave my dog behind. So of course I started crying again. And then there was that scene where Bailey was laying on the ground with Ethan's grandpa, and he was saying that everything was moving slower now. Oh my god, did you hear that crack in my voice? I'm literally ready to cry again. Oh, I totally knew I would start crying if I filmed this video. As I was saying, then Bailey passes away and I just cried. And apparently I'm crying right now. Oh my god, I can't talk about dog death scenes. And then he turned into the German Shepherd. And I didn't feel as attached to this dog just because we had such a long storyline with Bailey. It just wasn't that same passionate, warm, fuzzy feeling type of love. But when she got shot and the guy was laying there holding her saying it was gonna be okay, cue the tears. Then we moved on to the corgi. I was really looking forward to this part, but also really not, knowing that there was a dog death scene coming up, considering we just went through two. So we started off with the corgi being a puppy, which reminded me of Sploot when he was a puppy. I started crying again for no reason. And then the relationship that the corgi and owner had was just so cute, and literally like Sploot and I, basically. When she'd say, "Do you know what I'm thinking?" and they'd both say ice cream. Oh. Or her literally taking her corgi with her to her university classes. Me AF. And it was so cute when the actress had kids and they were playing with the corgi, and oh, just so many feels. And then it happened. The corgi aged up. As soon as I saw that white around the eyes, I left the theater. I was not ready to see a dog death scene of the same breed of dog that I have. And if you also have a dog of the same breed as any of the ones in the movie, I'm sure you also felt that pain. So I actually missed the death scene, and when the movie was over, I asked Allie what happened. She basically, oh my god, I'm gonna cry again. Whew! I didn't even see this part, and I started crying when she told me, and I'm like crying right now. This is ridiculous. So according to Allie, the owner asked, "Do you know what I'm thinking?" And the dog couldn't think anymore. Oh my god, I'm literally crying. Oh, I'm so ridiculous. Okay, so she asked the corgi, "Do you know what I'm thinking?" And the corgi wasn't able to think anymore and just peacefully died away, so that was one of their best lives. Oh my gosh. Why am I crying so much? Oh my god, I have just realized that I've officially become that lady who went viral on the internet a couple years ago for crying over cats on her eHarmony profile. That's me now. I mean, I'm not even embarrassed. It's a dog movie. Everyone cried. I cried a lot more and Anyway, so he came back as the last dog in the movie. So I only saw him when he was a full-grown dog and running through the field, smelling the smell of dog horse, whatever he called that horse. Oh, dog horse? That was probably it. In that little fenced area where he grew up as Bailey. Then when he got reunited with Ethan, I started crying again. And I'm doing it again now. Oh my god. New game. Take a shot every time I cry in this video. And then when the dog ran into what's-her-face who dated Ethan back in the very first story, I screamed and they got married and I cried again because the original pack was back together. Then the dog found that flattened football and did the whole back jumping off thing. And I thought because I already saw that in the trailer, I wouldn't cry in the movie. Thank God, because I've already cried in every other scene. So sure enough, the dog jumped off the back. He did the tail chasing thing. He did the boss dog barking thing. He realized it was Bailey, and again, the waterworks. And lastly, when the new Bailey tag got put onto this last dog, I cried again. All in all you need to know about this movie is that you will cry. And if you don't cry, I'm judging you pretty hard because there's like 5 dog death scenes. Anyway, I was so passionate about this movie, and I figured that I had to talk about a movie on YouTube that had made me cry the entire time. Because I've never cried so much in a movie, and I thought it was worth talking about, even though I never do movie reviews, even though I don't really know if this counts as a movie review because I just cried the whole time. I actually took a Snapchat of me while I was still crying leaving the theater last night. So if you want to see more exclusive stuff like that, be sure you add me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and all those other fancy links down below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below and let me know what you thought of the movie, how it made you feel, how many times you cried, and you can totally go and make fun of me for crying in this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with a brand new video. Bye!